Oops, let's close the music. Hello, everyone. This is Bigge with Volosoft and ABP team. You might know me from the community talks. Today, we have gathered here to talk about .NET in general. So that's the difference between this one and ABP community talks. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the beginning. First of all, I would like to thank our sponsors, Via Technologies, Decision Tree, Microsoft, DM Consulting, .NET Foundation, PACD, and Apex Drive. Please be sure to check Via Technologies, Decision Tree, Microsoft, and DM Consulting's rooms, which we will cover in a second. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you the Community Live, which is the live stream platform that we are streaming right now. You will have the chance to take a look at the tracks. Track 1 and track 2 will be our live streaming platforms for you to check out the talks. The first talk will be, the first track will be about keynote speech and 6 different talks. And on the track 2, we will have 6 different talks from those beautiful, talented speakers. For the first one, we have Tasvar to make the keynote speech, and he's going to introduce Founders Hub from Microsoft and talk about supporting founders' idea to exit from Microsoft. Then we will have our first session in which Nicola is going to talk about chopping the monolith, and Melissa is going to talk about Azure static web apps with fullstack.net on track 2. Then we will have our sponsor, Via Technologies. They're going to introduce their services. If you would like to check them out, please be sure to go to their sponsor room, in which they will also make a raffle. So be sure to join to their raffle. You can have more knowledge from the bottom flow from there. Then we will have, for the second session on track 1, we will have Daniel to talk about performance tricks he learned from contributing to the Azure.NET SDK. And on track 2, we will have Simon Painter hacking C# development for the truly lazy. Then we will have our 1.5 hour long lunch break. I know you're thinking, well, what's with 1.5 hour lunch break for a virtual conference? This is why we had 1.5 hour long lunch break. You can visit rooms. General 1, 2, 3 are for you and the speakers to engage with each other if you would like to. And then we will have our sponsor rooms for you to gain more knowledge about our sponsors, Volosoft, Decision Tree, Via Technologies. Again, be sure to attend to their raffle, and DM Consulting and Microsoft. And then we have 90 Second, which is a cool feature Community Live offers you guys along with the photo booth. We will cover them in a second, but you can take a souvenir photo from photo booth and network using 90 second features. Please be sure to share your photos with ABP Conf’23 hashtags so we could see them and retweet your tweets from ABP Framework account. Then we will have the third session. On track 1, we will have Sean to talk about Aloha.NET Maui, and on track 2, Glyton is going to talk about scaling ABP on Kubernetes in production. After that, our other sponsor, Decision Tree, will introduce themselves with a short video. And if you would like to learn more about them, you can visit their room. After that, for the fourth session, we have on track 1, Cecile to talk about orchestrating stateful workflows with Docker. And on track 2, Joseph is going to talk about application architecture patterns. On the fifth session, Halil Ibrahim Kalkan, who's the lead architecture of ABP Framework, is going to talk about Kubernetes integrated microservice development with ABP Studio. In the meantime, on track 2, Jimmy Engstrom is going to talk about running Blazor in production, the lessons he learned from his experiences. Then, last but not least, on the last session, we will have on track 2 Todd Gardner to mention web app observability, and on track 2, Isaac Levin is going to talk about updating all .NET Framework apps. Then we will announce our end of Ruffles, which include 3 ABP commercial team licenses and 5 Mastering ABP Framework ebooks. To tell you more about the rooms, you will see, as I mentioned, General 1, 2, 3, they are dedicated to you guys and the speakers. And we have Volosoft, Decision Tree, Y Technologies, DM Consulting, and Microsoft. You can see their availability in UTC time right below their names. You can join to the rooms with your name and microphone and camera if you would like to. It seems like this when there are multiple people in the room, so it's very similar to Zoom meetings. If you're not comfortable with opening your camera and microphone, you also have the chat section for your convenience. Then to talk to you more about the 90-second feature, which is a cool feature. It's like speed dating, but speed matching for networking purposes. You are obligated to log in to community.com. So if you didn't already, you can do it with the email address that you are watching this session right now. For this one, you will get randomly matched with another attendee that is in the 90 seconds feature. You're asked to put your Twitter handle so you can keep in contact with the people that you have matched with from your social media handles. It looks like this. If you would like to share the photos, please be sure to include ABP Conf’23 again. Then you can check out the schedule, what to expect from track 1 and track 2 from the schedule section. If you would like to learn more about the speakers, you can check it out from the speakers section. They would have their biography and social media accounts in there. And we have 2 cool templates for you to take a picture of yourself. And if you would like to share them on Twitter or LinkedIn, you can do it directly. Or if you would like to download and share in other social media accounts, you can do that by downloading the picture that you just took. And it's going to look like this when you click on the tweet. Right now, without further ado, we will be with Alper to talk to you about the yesterday, today, and the future of ABP Framework.